It's the Garage Shed podcast, and I am Gavin Ford.
Bit right.
And Aki.
Right, we have a green screen set up, and it's the first time we set it up, and we have no idea if it works. So if there's really cool stuff going on behind us, enjoy it. If it's just a green screen, still enjoy it. And if it's crap graphics on a bad green screen, still please try and enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it, I think is the message.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Talking of enjoying it, we just walked through. It's the first day that people can go to pubs outside.
Yeah, it's nice seeing people out and about.
I was enjoying my walk in. It's good to see.
Nice day as well.
I've actually been for a pint
Aki's a lad, of course.
and some food. It was very nice. I actually wasn't too cold sitting outside. Actually,
You going back to the pub after this?
Probably not now. Football's on a bit.
Nice.
Absolute lad. So, yeah, so that led us to thinking, got us fired up for the gigs coming back. What's going to be the first record you play in your first garage set back?
Yeah, well, what first garage tune would you like to hear as a punter as well?
Okay.
Because obviously not everyone is DJs. We are. But, yeah.
All right, yeah, okay.
So I feel like in the comments people can put...
We decided that we should go for one old school tune and one new school tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still undecided what I'm going to play back first tune. I don't know which way I'm going to go yet with regards to old or new, or because you've got the option of doing tried and tested banger. You know, everyone kind of knows it.
Yeah.
No one's heard records in here out on a big system in quite a while.
Yeah.
Let's take advantage of that. Or because of that, do you take advantage and go and go play something new?
Because I know where I stand on the subject, but we'll...
Yeah, I think we should start with the old ones first then.
Nah, start new.
Are we going new, are we?
Yeah.
Start the block.
All right.
We're about new garage act. We're about sharing new garage music with the world.
Yeah, we are.
I'll go first.
As always, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with Harry Tremlett and MPH, Wampa.
Yep, that is a good choice. I can totally agree with that.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear that in the club.
Yeah, I'd probably go from the breakdown onwards, just like taken by surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been.
So I don't need an MC with that. It's got that thing on the breakdown.
Yeah,
Hypes them up. I might have an MC or not, but yeah, I just kind of oof. You know what I mean? Just set your stall out nice and early.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. Get involved.
Why not?
You know. Yeah, so that's what I'd go for. Oof.
I think that's a good first choice. I am going for Tough Culture, Been Too Long. It's got a nice breakdown. It's like a harp instrument.
And it has been too long, hasn't it?
Like,
Everyone wants to hear a harp.
Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That's been too long, so kind of makes sense.
And you also feature on the track.
I do, actually.
You just want to hear yourself out, do you?
I just want to hear myself just on the drop, yeah. Also, he doesn't need an MC because I'm there on the drop, so...
Yeah.
But it's kind of got that nice melodic thing where everyone's kind of happy, hands in the air, and it's got the filthy drop. Kind of what I want to hear.
It switches
in
it
the
on them,
club.
doesn't it?
Like happy vibes into filth, basically. So that is my first choice. And that was a pretty easy choice for me. But
What you got from Gav?
It's a solid start. I'll take either of those two.
yeah,
But I'd play Albsy and MKJ. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Think about things.
Think about things.
The remix of
I had plenty of time to do that as well.
Hmm?
I had plenty of time to do that as well. Think about
things. I've played that every single set since I've got it, and I'm thinking about this first tune. I can go up. You've got a bit too hard, you two, straight out the gate.
I've got more in the locker though, Gav. I'm all right.
Yeah, but I like to build these things. I'm a builder.
I'm not sure people are wanting to wait for a build. I think they just want to go bang.
Yeah, well, that is still is bang.
I mean,
Still I can go up.
it might also depend on what time I'm playing.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm dropping that.
Am I opening the club? Am I playing main? Am I playing peak time?
That's it. Your first tune, first set. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Savage.
What? 10 o'clock.
What are you gonna end
Club's
at?
open. 10 o'clock. I'm doing a 6-hour set. I'm starting with Wampa.
You're going to hit straight in the red.
We work to the fact that we're all playing peak time.
Let's assume that we're all big time Charlies and we're playing peak time sets.
Yeah.
But I start with that. I can build up from that, and that record just feels good, doesn't it? It's a feel good record.
Very vibey. It's the remix of the Eurovision entry from what country was it?
Iceland.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Iceland.
Daddy Fruit, I think pronounce it properly.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got all the dance routines and all that sort of stuff. If you get people on board, you can get all the routine going on.
Yeah,
as
to
well.
be fair, I think we'd hear this song a lot in the summer anyway. So yeah, I think it's a good choice
Nice.
Thanks, lads.
as long as it comes out, I guess.
So what's your old school choice?
Right, got to go something tried and tested. Everyone knows it. So I've gone with the Armand Van Helden remix of CJ Bolland's "Sugar Is Sweeter."
It's a hell of an intro, isn't it?
I mean, if you play it from the beginning, it's a long bloody intro. It's got
Is that
like
what you're doing? Is it? You're
no.
really setting the scene.
no, it's got like 2 minutes.
People can wait about 2 minutes longer.
It is
I mean, they
actually.
can.
They've already waited a year, and they can wait two more minutes.
But it's got like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of drums.
I think it's 2.5 minute intro.
Yeah,
It's long.
I mean, they're vibey drums. They're good,
yeah.
but the breakdown itself is pretty weighty. It's pretty meaty anyway. Does the sugar daddy like that goes on for ages and stuff. Sets the scene. Yeah, and then wallop,
Yeah.
as a great man once said.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I think it's one of those ones, like I said, tried and tested. Everyone knows it.
That would be
Across
one of mine.
genres.
I think that would be in my top 5, definitely. 100% as an old
And,
one.
yeah, and it's not one of those. Not that I mind too much because it's been a year and people haven't heard any sort of loud music, but it's not one of those ones I don't think that's necessarily like played to death. That's like,
Nah.
you know, obviously everyone knows it, but it's not like
Yeah.
every time you go out you hear it predictably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear you.
So yeah, that's what I'd go for.
All right. Well, I guess we're on to mine then, yes?
You guessed right.
You've watched these before, right?
Yeah, I have. I'm going for Azido de Bass.
Why do you say it like that? Oh, so buzz.
Azido de Bass. Just for that purpose, yeah, just to get the big womp going, get the crowd anticipating the
Would
drop.
you draw it out? Because like,
Epicness. I think I would actually. I'd
like
say,
just have it on loop, just
get
wow.
the lasers on, get the smoke machines on.
Like James Beattie did at the Saints party.
Yeah. I'll just get it going. Like I'd literally loop it probably for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just think it's that record that's just got that intense kind of build up. Everyone's waiting for the drop. And I still think people now, knowing the record, still don't know actually where it drops.
Just never give them the drop. Like, just loop it. Just never give them the
Just
drop.
loop it all night.
That Aki set was a bit weird, wasn't it? Just an hour of that sound.
It'd be one of your better ones, I reckon.
I think that is a good record to get a party started, especially after such a long time away. So that is my old school pick.
Good one, eh? I am going to cheat a little bit because I don't want to play any old stuff. Stick it up your ass.
Oh,
I'm going to play All My Days, the Dreams dub, which is an old record, but it's redone for the new generation. Straight in there with the old sample. There's no messing about. Straight in there if we're starting. If we're going to get a party going at.
it's a vibey little tune. Vibey tune.
Yeah, I saw Reza play it and thought, yeah, that'll go in the bag when I come out.
It is a vibe. I wouldn't discount the old school personally, but yeah, it is a vibe.
There's so much music to play. There's so much new music to play. I'll be hard pushed to go back to anything. It depends how long I'm
It's
playing
a weird
for.
thing. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because people have been away. You've got arguments for both. You've got arguments to say there's been so much music that hasn't been played in clubs ever over the last 12 months, and especially the garage scene is thriving. And it's like, wow, there's so much music to play. But also, people haven't heard music out in quite a while. So
Yeah.
therefore, whatever is might be a bit jaded to us, you know. It depends what sort of crowd you're playing to, I guess. But are the public more keen to hear stuff they know and they want to? Do you know what I mean? That familiar kind of thing. It's a
Well,
tough
yeah,
one.
I guess so. If Gav's playing a new version of an older remix, then I guess that's kind of the way you probably would have to
Yeah.
start. You couldn't
Do a set of bootlegs.
yeah.
I just want to play some new shit, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I agree. But it's interesting. I think obviously it's all dependent on who you're playing to and you know how niche can you go,
Yeah.
or do you just want to go? Oh, fuck it, let's do what I like.
I just kind of hope they want to be so desperate to go out that they'll like be open to.
Play some Gabba, don't I?
I think if you're playing early set, you might have to play a bit of like familiar stuff, but like the sets we're talking kind of main, you could probably just go in and play anything you want, and everyone's going to enjoy it.
I mean, obviously there's a bunch we haven't mentioned. You know, Rip Groove's up there.
Yeah, Rip Groove definitely.
old school wise.
Yeah, Rip Groove's definitely up there.
Of the newer stuff, I think, yeah, like you've already said, Tough Culture. Go through his releases from last year, you could probably pick about 5 or 6 that be like party starters. Do you know what I mean?
I think if we really thought about it and you went back, there'll be loads like
Yeah.
all the Tough Culture release loads, Selector release loads, some Prozac bits I'd like to hear in clubs. There's I'm sure there's other MPH tracks as well.
Definitely.
Like I think I mean it's those are just the first ones that come to mind. And I think they're just the ones that I thought, I look forward to playing that. I can remember recently, when I'm thinking about what I'm going to play, both of those are in it. Like, I just think, I look forward to playing it. Or as I played them in one of the streams, thought, I really look forward to playing this one when I'm out and about. Those two stuck with me.
Yeah, there's so many songs. I think if people want to go back and look at our top 10s for the last few months, I think we've just been banging on even the last few months saying, can't wait for June. Can't wait to play that out.
Yeah. No,
and there's so many, even though the last few months, but
Yeah.
we're talking about 9 months before that.
Yeah.
There's so many records to go through and that'll be waiting to get played. So please put in the comments of songs that you'd love to hear out or that you can't wait to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
Interesting
you're
to
out.
see what people think and what they decide, the tracks they want to hear. Be interesting.
Also, next podcast, we've got our first ever guest.
Oh.
And he's one of 2 guests that are booked in so far. So who would people like to see
Yes.
us
Yeah.
talk to?
Let us know. Is anybody, have you got a long list of people that you want to chat to? And
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a long list. Yeah.
well, you
said
said a
that
bit,
quite- yeah, you
yeah,
said that
menacing, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
They owe you money.
list of people you're going to
Something.
murder or something.
You know,
I've got a long list.
all I can say is the first one is a big one.
You start with a bang.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say. So
It's a lot of
And
fun.
the second,
So.
the second one's a big one. It's a big
it's not
start.
going to be big, yeah. But it's a good start.
But yeah, old names and new names. It's not just anything to do with garage, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know who you'd like us to speak to.
Yeah.
And yeah, wallop.
Wicked.